Hey DOT community, this is Alon coming at you with another DOT video. And in this video, I'm going to be showing you a breakdown and a whole bunch of tips on the new Trials of Power event. I'm actually not going to be showing any gameplay. I know that was kind of a fake out, right? But I am going to be showing you, like I said, a breakdown and tips for this new Trials of Power event. The one thing I do want to make a note in the beginning, a lot of people, like in every event that has ever come out for this game to date, a lot of people were very skeptical, said they didn't like it and everything else. I'm noticing those people are still logging in every day, and it seems like they're still requesting reinforcements quite often. So I know a lot of people say one thing or another in the beginning and then realize after about a week, after the event, that, wow, that was a great event and I want it to happen again. So I'm putting it out there that a lot of people are extremely skeptical on this brand new event, and that they, please don't put it down before you really know what the event's all about. So let's get into this. All right, so we all know that this is the main island that we're dealing with here in the very center. Some people's devices, it looks a little different. Now, I got a brand new device just recently, so it's showing it at the highest quality that it possibly can, which looks pretty awesome. Now, I have noticed, as other people have said in some of their videos, that it is on fire, and since this is a fire event, is it going to change? So I am really hoping to see that. That was actually a Fandral of Asgard that mentioned that, and that's a very good thing that he noticed there, because I agree. I think it is going to change with a different type of event that we see in the future. Survival event is what they're calling this. So survival event, leaderboard event. I think that's how we're going to go back and forth on discussing those. As we know from our playing the event, it's a 2-hour cooldown every time. You can see there on the left-hand side, mine still has an hour 19 left. And the bottom right here, you can see that it costs 120 gems to skip that time. That is how a lot of people are going to be able to finish this event, is by spending some gems to skip the time. I'll discuss all that coming very shortly. But this is just the basic things that pretty much everybody knows, but I'm going through it all here right in the beginning just to make sure that I go over everything. And of course, as we see, we have the point total, your next reward, your high score, and your rank. The one thing that the rank is strictly based on your high score. It's not your cumulative score. A lot of people did not know that in the very beginning and were wondering why their rank wasn't rising as they continued, because that's the way leaderboard events work. The survival events, for the main chain of rewards, which we will see here shortly, that requires just your high score rank alone. Also, too, the event, it says 2 days, 15 hours left here. The event was 3 days, 3 3/4 days, basically. It was 3 days and about 16 hours that they gave us to start the game, or start the event. So officially, I'm putting it at 3 days and 3/4. 3 days and 3/4, basically, is how much time they gave us. And the top prize, of course, is the level 50 Urukar. He is only going to be given out to one person, so that is a little bit of a downside. But a good thing is the Titan XP you get from battle is about 2,500, roughly, which is actually amazing for your Titan. So I do want to say that is one major upside, and I don't think a lot of people notice that until well after the fact, that, wow, I'm actually leveling my 4-star Titan very fast. All right, now, the elixirs that they gave us, 1-star to 4-star elixirs, and they seem to be able to be used outside of the event, so we may see them in the future used as other ways of attacking people. So we'll see, but again, they're still only durability of 1, so that doesn't make them exactly the greatest. But here we have the 1-star attack elixir at 24%, 32% for the 2-star, 48% for the 3-star, and then 48% damage for Titans as well. So the 3 stars, we do see the Titans being included. Now, I did want to mention that the 1 and 2 stars may be good for some of the more beginning players. A lot of players that have been around for a while have relics that are going to boost their troops a bit more than what the 1 and 2 stars are able to do. But the 3-star and the 4-star may be something you want to sub in, because this may be better for all of your troops if you only are buffing one type of troop and you're taking 2 different troops in. This still may be actually better than your relics. So in some cases, again, this is not everybody, in some cases, 3 stars and 4-star event relics will be, and they're not just event relics, I say that, but that's because they're being given out right now during the event. But these guys may be, and they're also given out in rewards for battle, these guys may be actually something that we continue to see after the event, used in other types of either events, or can just be used in regular general combat. Just obviously you want to make sure you use it against somebody that is really strong. Alright, and the other things that I've noticed about going on in the event right now is the devs have been really on the top 50 leaderboard and have been banning people. I personally know people that have been banned through the banned app that I use with the non-toxic gamers. In my alliance, there have been people that have been banned. In other non-toxic alliances, people have been banned. No names, obviously, but people are getting the screen when they log in that just straight up says banned. Now, the rank 1 player right here, Pinio, who apparently did the event with his Kobar, 1 star, has one heck of a lot of points. Now, we know he used the Game Guardian app to exploit the game and give himself more points. Those types of things shouldn't be done, obviously, and you get banned for that. So don't do that kind of stuff. If you do it, you're just putting your account at risk, and that's stupid. So, anyway, the devs, though, are giving a 2-hour cooldown at the end of the event to make sure that they comb through and make sure that people that are receiving prizes are legit players, which is good. I do think that's great. Now, this is something that I don't think a lot of people know about. I asked Bo to help me out with his secondary account, Timmy, and I asked him to go in and attack and basically tank a battle immediately, just to see where the bottom of the barrel is on players for this event. So it looks like there's 110,908 players as of, I think this was this morning. This morning that Bo sent this picture out. So it looks like there's a decent amount of people in the pool, which means everybody should be in this range. And I think majority of people that are watching this video are in this range between 2,500 and 100,000. I don't think most people are in that top 2,500. If you are, congratulations. Obviously, you have amazing Titans, and you are doing really well in the event. But most players are in this area right here, as you see on the screen. So, and I'm actually in the the 5,000 to 10,000 bracket right now, because I'm about 6,000 in. And I'm fine with that. To be honest with you, a level 20 Tyrius is not bad. A lot of people were, downing the Titans you get from these events. It's not that bad. Oh, I don't want to go to that yet. It's not that bad at all, because when it comes down to, the experience you get, actually I'm going to show that in a little bit, but we're going to go into the battles here. This is my battle breakdown sheet. I don't think anyone has done this yet, and this is exactly how it all is working when it comes down to if you want to finish the event and get the level 35 Tyrius, which is in the personal rewards with your cumulative score. So with that 10 million, at the top, how much you have to achieve, with 750k battles, you only need 14 battles to achieve that. So if you're getting 750,000 at the bottom of my list here, if you're getting 750,000 points per battle, you only have to do 14 battles. Which and now, if you look at the top here, I do want to make a note of this, that I said it was 3 3/4 days at 24 hours, and that divided by 2 is 45 battles. So within the time frame that they gave you, if you're getting 750k a battle, you pretty much have it. That's not, and 500k a battle, same thing. You don't even have to spend gems all you have to do is do 20 battles, and you have the level 35. So as they go down the chain here, obviously, if you're averaging about 150k a battle, you have to do about 67 battles, which is outside of that 45 battle range of time. So with that, you're going to need to spend gems. And the gems that they give you along the way, you get about 6,000 gems, which is absolutely amazing. A lot of people don't realize that those 6,000 gems, if you use them, can help you actually, oh, here's my other math, help you along the way. Hashtag no sleep. So for 24 hours, yeah, because if you're sleeping for 8 hours, you're not going to be battling during those 8 hours. Those 4 battles aren't going to be used. But anyway, so if you have the 6k gems divided by 155, 155 is how, if you want to redo the Trials of Power immediately. And if that's the case, you can do it for another 38 times with your the gems that they give you. That's not spending any gems that you have yourself. So with the 38 and the 45, if I go back to the list, you can still have 150k at 67 battles and still be able to achieve your ultimate goal. If you add together the gems, which is the 38 battles, and the 45 battles in time, which is every 2 hours you get to battle at least once, you will hit it. Now, obviously, you have to spend your gems along the way, and you have to do it throughout the 4 days, because if you don't do it throughout the 4 days, you have to constantly be generating troops. That's the thing. So if you can't really do this all on the last day kind of situation and grind it out, because you have to worry about troops. So that's something that, is something you have to keep in mind. And there he is, the level 35. Now, if you get to the end, and he has 196,000 XP, which you only get 40% of when you fuse normally. But obviously, if you fuse champion to champion, you'll get more. And then also, if you have a Titan Fusion event, you will get more. So, with that said, with only getting 40% of 196, still, that's a lot of XP that you can land on one of your 4-star Titans. So if you're thinking, oh, he's a crap reward, you're wrong. Even if you're not planning on using him, he is an insane amount of XP that you can put into a 4-star Titan that you don't have to grind. Now, here is the level 20 Tyrius. He's 67,000. That's about 40% of that is going to be about a level and a half for my level 33 4-star Ulrich. Level and a half, that's maybe 2 if I get him on a Titan Fusion. Well, actually, I'm sorry, champion to champion, I'm not going to get 40%. I'm going to get a little bit more than that. So it'll probably be about 2, maybe 2.5 levels just for this one guy. And I'm getting him for free just because I'm in the 5 to 10,000 range. That's not bad. And my score is only over 200k. It's 216,000. It's not that impressive. I'm not going to. A lot of people out there are doing way better than me. So when it comes down to that, I'm in the top 6,000 players. You're still getting great rewards. All right, so on to my tips. I don't want to bore everybody too much. So my tips for the event are: keep your ranged troops. Now I use Grenadiers and Goliaths in mine, and I keep my ranged troops. I'm only about almost 3 minutes in, so I keep my ranged troops right around the outside ring, 1, 2, 3, just as you see here, because the spells actually drop roughly, not in the exact same spot, but roughly the same spot every time, and the width of my troops, just how many troops I have there, the spells pretty much drop directly on them. I don't have to run them around. I don't know if anybody's thought of this idea yet, but I put those troops directly under where the spells drop, and they drop, like I said, roughly around the same spot every time, only in the beginning. So as you can see here, I'm already starting to, get a whole bunch of spells loaded up here, and that helps you later in the trial, because I think spells are more effective against the tougher troops, especially like the big meteor spells and stuff like that, when you have hordes of tougher troops, and not Goliaths. And using lightning spells on like tight-knit groups of Goliaths, using the spells, is a huge advantage. It'll get you another minute if you're not making it all the way. It'll get you another minute if you use your spells effectively. It'll get you an extra 30,000 points, 50,000 points in your last minute of play, because you're using all the spells. Try to use them all. I'm just telling you. But later, not in the beginning, later in the match. Besides from that, there are, and I'm just going to flash it real quick. This is from, oh, I don't have it. This is from CC Play. I'm going to show him here in a very shortly with the rest of the YouTubers. He actually has strategies drawn out and everything else. I'm not going to go into too much detail on it, but when it comes down to, other YouTubers have gone in and actually have drawn out some strategies. That was only one of like 4 that he has, so I'm not ruining anything for his video. So CC Play, other YouTubers out there do have some really good strategies on different setups. Now my setup and my loadout for my level 32 Ulrich, who is my strongest Titan that I have, I use 6 Goliaths and 3 Grenadiers, and then I bring 2 Goliaths as reinforcements. So that's what I do, and I just keep my Goliaths in the middle and throw my Grenadiers fire from the ranged, and I make it to the end, or within the last 30 seconds. It depends, but pretty much 30 seconds or the end every time, and I'm roughly getting about 170 to a little over 200,000, like I said, which is my highest score. So not bad. But I could do better, definitely. So, but I'm looking forward to fusing some of these event Titans into my Ulrich and basically maxing them out. So that's my game plan. Hoard food. Last tip. Hoard your food all event. Don't don't be spending your food on anything else but generating troops. All right. Now, my final thing that I'm going to talk about real quick is the YouTubers to watch for this event. You have, I'm going to go over the non-toxic ones real quick. You got APOC. He does some streaming and some videos. Hopefully it's going to see some more from him soon. We got Boganora. He also does some streams with me as they have come out, and he does, that's pretty much it right now. He's just doing either streaming or videos with me, and we'll see if we have a couple more maybe coming out this weekend. We have Shah. He is over in Non-Toxic Main Alliance, and he is in Masters. He's going to be doing some streaming and some videos now that school is done for him. We're all excited and waiting for that. We also have the Candor Kid. He's got great videos out right now. All of these people, you should be subscribing to them if you can, so you can watch these people's great videos. Candor Kid has some great videos coming out right now for the event. We also have Momus. He has some great videos for the event coming out right now, non-toxic as well. And then we have Gaming Tutorial. No videos yet, but I've been talking to him. He says he's coming out with some videos for the event. He's over at Non-Toxic 2. And Non-Toxic 3, we have Fatboy Gaming. He also needs to get some videos out too. He always comes out with some good content as well. Some of the non-toxic YouTubers for Dawn of Titans putting out excellent videos and streams right now. We have Drive-By Reviews. Everybody knows he's coming out with some great strategy, great tips. We also, coming in real strong, Fandral of Asgard. I'm a big fan. He's got some great videos out there, and especially for this event. Make sure you check out some of his videos. We also have Godan. He is the master of the shotgun videos. He is, if you like DOT, he's got 3 new vids for you right here. He comes out with ridiculous amount of videos all the time. Most of them not too long, pretty short. Mine are a bit longer. But Godan's videos are really good as well. And then you got CC Play. He had some strategy videos, like I said earlier, really good, drawn out strategies. I really appreciate what he's doing for this event. Really good. Also, he's from England, so I think CC Play needs to maybe get into the, find the devs and infiltrate the office and let us know what's going on there. And then we have Caesar 187. Yeah, he is a streamer, and he streams periodically for this event, more than anybody else I've seen so far. And he is an excellent DOT player. And I would just want to give major shout out to Caesar 187. Anytime I see him streaming, I'm always jumping on just to see what he's doing and what he's up to. We also have FX. He hasn't been doing much with the event, but FX has actually started doing super high level fights. as you can see here in some of his videos, they're all super ridiculous high-level fights, and he's kind of taken over the whole what the Brain used to do. And actually, unfortunately, LeBrain posted a video just yesterday saying that he's quitting Dawn of Titans. The only thing that's a little strange, though, this is a conspiracy theory for the Brain. Just notice the Brain's background here. Notice the background on FX here. Is FX and the Brain the same person? I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Maybe FX is the Brain's. Maybe he has a child. Maybe this is maybe this is his kid's channel. I don't know. But anyway, just a conspiracy theory for you guys. All right, I'm getting out of here. That was my all of my breakdown and tips for this event. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will be coming out with maybe another video here very shortly about maybe some more strategies. If not, it's going to be more DOT strategies, possibly also on Bo's channel as well, so look for that. But I am pretty much done with everything I got, and yeah, you enjoy this event, DOT community, and I'll talk to you again soon.